सर आयज हियरींग जाली हायकोर्टान रिगार्डिंग सनबर्न आनी टायम परमिटाचेर कितें डिसिजन जाल्लें आसा.
हय कितें जालां I on behalf of two Wagator residents आमी application केले for intervention because one of the applicants child is autistic child and he suffers seizures loud music आयतना आनी रातभर music वाजयले the child is completely loses control and it's a very sad situation when you know these kind of things are happening. Plus the people don't get sleep and residents. So I told the court and the matter was kept today. So आज येयले तेन्ना 4 hours specially hearing केले division bench comprising of Justice Mahesh Sonak and Justice Valmiki Menezes. They set at 4 p.m. today and the government gave an action plan and that action plan was only related to Sunburn, so that they will keep these officers, these PSIs, so how they will manage it and when the complaint is to be received, how is to be acted upon, so so that was fine. So I told the court that see, I have a large interest, we don't have any particular person in mind to be targeted, it is for the benefit of the public, and the court said we appreciate your thing but today we are only dealing with Sunburn issue. And then all this was discussed and I said I have one issue, that there is a lot of apprehension in the minds of the people that this Sunburn music is going to be played on till 12 o'clock. Right now it says 10, but they will seek permission till 12 and that will be something even worse. So then the court asked, and finally the court asked the Advocate General, what is your stand on this? So the learned Advocate General made a statement by saying that the government has on the policy is not going to grant them the permission beyond 10 o'clock. And so finally the court accepted that statement, recorded the statement as an undertaking. Then I said there's another apprehension that there is a likelihood of this Sunburn being held on 31st. Before coming to 31st, I want to also say, I told the court there is also statements being made by government officials and responsible people that everything what happens in this festive season, including those 15 notified days, 26 December to 31st December it falls in those notified days, that you can, it is permitted blanketly, as if to say blanketly you can go on performing or playing or having sound till 12 o'clock. I said that is wrong. I said why those days are exempted, but you have to read it with the noise pollution rules, and I read that portion of the noise pollution rules to the court, which says that this 10 to 12 can happen during any cultural, religious or festive occasion. And I said that Sunburn is neither cultural nor religious nor festive occasion. It's a pure commercial event. And that is why the court asked Learned Advocate General, and the Learned Advocate General said no, we will not be allowing it beyond 10 o'clock. So that put this to rest. Then came the question about 31st. They said, no, this is all WhatsApp news. I said, there's no WhatsApp news. It is based because we have credible information of certain this thing which they have done. They asked the advocate for the respond number 12, that is the organizer, the event manager of Sunburn, and he said, I have instructions only that we are having it on 28, 29, 30th. I can't make a statement on 31st. But anyway, the Learned Advocate General was asked, and the Learned Advocate General made a statement by saying the government has taken a decision, policy decision, not to grant Sunburn the festival on 31st. So both these statements were recorded by the court in the order, and the court has taken it as an undertaking, and so I think these two issues are at rest. According to me, this was forced in the hands of the High Court because the authorities were not acting. People complained to the police, people complained to pollution board, people complained to the deputy collectors or the collectors, and nothing happened. And unfortunately, people had to go and knocking the doors of the court. And this is why the court came and stood up. Court understood the plight of the people. Court आमचे कोर्ट आहात ते जुईस बरे आहात आनी तेंक समजोन तेंक कळ्ळें लोकांक कितें दूख जाता आनी लोकां बरोबर कोर्ट कायदो अपहोल्ड करपाक रावले आनी कोर्टानी डिसिजन दिले की हें करपाचें म्हण आनी ते एक्शन प्लॅन अप्रूव केले. I also found that action plan was okay, so I told the court that I don't have any this thing about this action plan. But they said that as far as the other issues are concerned, I कितें म्हणलां सगळे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन हिंगा दवरली जाल्यार फकत सनबर्न सगळे ऑफिसर सगळे हिंगा जाल्यार दुसरे जागे फ्री रन फॉर ऑल जातले म्हण थिंगा आनी ती मागीर त्या सायडीन वायोलेशन जाता जाल्यार कोण पावचना थिंगा. So court told London Advocate General to ensure that it doesn't happen in other places, but said we will look at this at the larger issue on later on. आता 23 तारखे जानेवारी महिन्यात नेक्स्ट इयर दवरला ती हियरिंग. सो that means next month. So ती जातली आमची on to take these parameters. Finally, law is made with an intention of benefiting the people, and I think this is a people's victory. लोकांक पासून नाका आशिल्लें that to have this festival on 31st. Lot of arguments were tried to be made by saying that ही फेस्टिवला पासत आमची गोयन टुरिजम जाता. तुमकां खबर आसा 2007 जालें सनबर्न, आनी सनबर्न केन्ना आयला? पीक सिजन आयला. आमगे पीक सिजनान आमचे बिझनेस बरें चलतले, हॉटेल बरें आसतले. क्रिसमस म्हणल्यार क्रिसमस सिजनान लोक येतालो, मागीर ते चेंज जावपाक लागले सनबर्ना येतात म्हणल्यार आमचे क्रिसमस फाटी पडले आनी हें चलपाक जावपाक लागले. आतां तेजेर you see there are many things which started happening, and our Christmas spirit got lost and we started losing tourists, and it started bringing bad name to us. And I think that if you know that even Sunburn had moved out of Goa for a while, I don't think they did very well over there, because nothing like having an event in Goa. And they could have chosen any other time. If your festival does well, so be it, we'll be all happy. It also promotes tourism in the lean season. म्हणल्यार आमकां टुरिजम येयना तेन्ना तुमी तेन्ना करात म्हणल्यार तेन्ना जातलें. लुक एट द आय सेड ऑलरेडी बिफोर, जैसलमेर डेजर्ट फेस्टिवल आसा, केन्ना सामकी थंडी इतलीशी आता सगळें जॅकेट सगळें घालून वचपाक पडटा. हूंय तें जैसलमेर इन राजस्थान, दे हॅव इट इन फेब्रुवारी एंड व्हेरी कोल्ड इट इज एट दॅट टायम. बट दे हॅविंग द फेस्टिवल कित्याक? लोकां हाडूंक जाय, टुरिजम पुश करपाक जाय, थोड्यांक बिझनेस दिवपाक जाय, कित्याक कोण येना तेन्ना करपाचें. So this way you have tourism in the off season, off the beat. So that is how you have the tourism which you promote, and I think that will be a good system. Dubai festival म्हणून आसता आता December January Dubai festival जातलो, आता January आसतले. So whenever it is generally in the non-peak seasons. Non-peak seasonachेर आमगे वस्तू सोडपाचे, like our Christmas season is there, our Diwali is there, Ganesh Chaturthi is there. During that time, you should not try to have events. So you steal away, because people come for those special occasions. And I think this is a victory of the people, for the people, and by the judiciary. And I think the judiciary has always stood up to the best to help the citizens uphold the rule of law and to ensure implementation of the law.
लास्ट टाइम त्यांनी एक हायकोर्टान कमिटी फॉर्म करपाक लायली, आनी तुम्ही म्हणजे की यू आर नॉट हॅपी विथ दॅट कमिटी बिकॉज सेम ऑफिसर्स वील बी इन दॅट कमिटी. आयची काही कमिटीज सरकारान काढल्या, म्हणजे एजीन सबमिट केल्या 3 कमिटी. सो यू आर हॅपी विथ दोज कमिटी?
हांवें सांगलां हायकोर्टान ही कमिटी फकत सनबर्नाक आसत. You understand it? So then court said to me, appreciated what I was saying, because it is not particularly related to Sunburn or some other venue or any club or anything. We are talking on a larger thing, because एक जाग्यार उरली जाल्यार ते शिरकोतात थिंगा, मागीर भायर सरपा येवपा दुसरे जाग्यार वचपा. They said we will look into that later on. That issue is not closed, and I think they will be able to set up these teams. And कितें जाता, everything can be done in one time. So court has said that we will look into it on the next date of the hearing.
So one more thing, these days the COVID cases, a lot of COVID cases are increasing. It is a right decision that someone should be there.
See, I'm not a medical doctor, but I myself have put up a warning on my Facebook page. लोकांक मातशें नॉलेज म्हायती दिवपाक की अशे केसी वाडटात. सिंगापोरा जाले म्हण, केरला जाला, कर्नाटकाने मास्क घाल म्हणून एडवायज केला, आणि आमचे सरकारान पासून गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडियान पासून एडवायजरी दिल्या. आता WHO पासून म्हणटा दॅट इज अ मॅटर ऑफ इंटरेस्ट म्हणून. कितले इम्पॅक्ट जाले ते, कितले मॉरण हेच पासत जाले ते मागीर ते चॅक करूंक पडटलें. बिकॉज आयज कितें जाता, सगळ्यांचे थंडी जाल्यार तो म्हणटा रिपोर्ट, एक तुकी व्हरपाक जाल्यार रिपोर्ट म्हणटात. Now whether that is really that, really not, it's a strain of it, that is still being examined. But prevention is better than cure. So I have advised people, only I am hoping, तुमकां याद आसा आमचे सरकार म्हणजे केंद्रीय सरकार सगळ्यांक कोविड केसीस वाडटाले, लोक मोत्तले संवसारान पूण आमगे शटडावन कांय केलें ना कित्याक तेन्ना ते रावताले डोनाल्ड ट्रंपान येवपाक ते तेंचे इव्हेंट करपाक गुजराताक मागीर तो वयतरी मागीर लॉकडावन केलें 2-3 दिसांनी केलें तेका इव्हेंट शूड बी सक्सेसफूल आय होप that it is not going to be make a successful Sunburn event and then put lockdown. I only hope it should not happen that. But I am not going to frighten people by saying that it may have to be alarming in that case. But I would still suggest to everybody, please take precaution. If anybody is attending any of these events, even weddings I'm telling you, please put mask and go because you should not end up being in bed or hospitalized.